Today, it's also true in the world that the most underutilized resource in the world, the most subjugated people in the world, are women. And that affects all of us, all over the world, women or men. Because whatever problems we have, whatever opportunities lie in front of us, they are only fully solved or fully captured through the application of human potential. Human potential is the only unlimited resource we have in this world, and women represent the most wasted resource of all. And so if we want to make the world a better place, if we want to solve our problems, if we want to capture our opportunities, then we have to help more women achieve their potential. The status quo has great power, and the reason the status quo, no matter where that status quo is, the reason the status quo has power is because the people who have succeeded in the status quo want to keep what they have. It doesn't make them bad people, that's just human nature. What matters is how I live my life. What matters is the choices I make. And I would also say to everyone young starting out, life is a great adventure. Make the most of it. Make the most of the potential that you have. And sometimes that means taking the time to figure out who you really are. I dropped out of law school because I figured out I hated it. It was an incredibly difficult decision at the time. My father told me I would never amount to anything. I didn't know how to make a living. But I took the time to figure it out, and people helped me figure it out. And I guess the final thing that I would say is sometimes the toughest times yield the greatest blessings and the most important lessons. And so when you are going through tough times, and all of us do, when you're going through those tough times, when you're disappointed, when you feel like you're failing, when people are criticizing you, when all those things are going on, just remember that there is a very important set of lessons that you're learning in that, and hold on to those lessons. Because leadership is about making a positive difference. Leadership is about changing the order of things for the better. Leadership is about seeing possibilities in circumstances and, most importantly, in other people. And leadership is about seizing those possibilities and unlocking potential in others. You know, like everyone in the room, I have had my share of both triumphs and tragedies. I have battled cancer. We lost our younger daughter. I bring those up only to say that sometimes I think it is desperate circumstances or setbacks. Sometimes it's the hard times in our life that remind us that honestly we have nothing to be afraid of. I think it was Maya Angelou who wrote, and she was quoted so movingly by Nelson Mandela, but I think it was Maya Angelou who said, it is not, I'm paraphrasing here, our greatest fear is not that we are powerless. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond our understanding. And that is true. Each and every one of us has the power to change the order of things. Many of us choose not to exercise our power because we think someone is telling us we shouldn't or we can't, and so we don't. But every single one of us can change the order of things. And that is the essence of leadership. People sometimes confuse management and leadership. You know, management is the production of acceptable results within known constraints and conditions. Management's really important, but it's not leadership. Leadership is changing the order of things. Leadership is making a positive difference. Every single person has the potential to make a positive difference, but to make a positive difference, you have to take a chance.